Well, you're probably wondering why I called you here tonight. It's really amazing. There's going to be a hearing on Friday in Lewis County, and it's a guardianship case, and Dan Smirkin is the guardian in it, and he's already seized the bank accounts. And his routine is he likes to seize the bank accounts. He likes to send letters to any stock companies, and he likes to notify everybody that he's the guardian, whether he's the guardian for the wife or the husband, and then he diverts the mail over to his office in Olympia. This time it's Lauren, Laurie, and her last name is Weekly, Weekly, and it's a guardianship, and it's already been sealed, so you can't find out about it, but it's in Lewis County this Friday. And the thing is that they're operating in secrecy. That's what Dan Smirkin always does. And he seized the bank accounts. And the thing is that we need to find out more information about this case, because the method of Dan Smirkin doing business is he likes to seize the bank accounts. He likes to seize the assets. He likes to divert the mail. And that's just a very, very scary thing. On the Avis Hamlin case, Dan Smirkin was appointed under secrecy because Nancy Bradburn Johnson and Jennifer Baharski held a hearing when the courthouse was closed. It was closed because of snow, and they had a hearing anyway and appointed Dan Smirkin. And at the time they appointed Dan Smirkin, there was absolutely no paperwork before the court mentioning him. Who was mentioned was a different guardianship service, and they were the ones that had petitioned for guardianship. Now, they didn't have a license to operate, and so Nancy Bradburn Johnson and Jennifer Baharski, on their own, ex-party communication in a court hearing without anybody present because the courthouse was closed, they appointed Dan Smirkin as the guardian of Robert Hamlin. And after they appointed Robert Hamlin, about 2 weeks later, Robert Hamlin died in 2012. And from 2012 to 2019, Dan Smirkin was diverting the mail of Avis Hamlin to his Olympia address without any authority. And so the thing is, they operate in secrecy, and we need to find out what's happening with her. She's a nice old woman. She was in a hospital for a few months, and then the state came in and appointed a guardian. And now the attorneys are charging all sorts of money. Dan Smirkin is whatever he's doing. And we need to find out more about this. It's going to happen on Friday. There's a hearing. And we just need to know what's going on. We need to know what Dan Smirkin is doing. And he does a lot of things in secrecy. And he does things without a court order. And he seized bank accounts without court orders when it's a joint bank account. And Avis Hamlin had to go to the Court of Appeals to get her money back. So thanks for watching Public Interest Issue Show. And we want to know what Dan Smirkin is doing on this case that he is involved in. And it's the coronavirus. And Dan Smirkin is still operating. And there's a hearing coming on. And her name is Lauren Weekly, and she's been declared incompetent. She was in a hospital for a few months, and Dan Smirkin has been appointed her guardian. This needs to be observed. This needs to be reviewed, and there needs to be some accountability in this case, because they've already seized the bank account of the husband and the wife, and they're going after assets. And the husband has to be able to survive. The wife is represented by Dan Smirkin, who is the guardian, and they're just seizing both of their assets. And there has to be some kind of accountability. So thanks for watching my show. Dan Smirkin is at it again, and we can't let him just blindly misappropriate other people's money and have hearings in the shadow of the night. Thanks. That's why I'm here in the shadow of the night, because Dan Smirkin is holding hearings that are sealed, and we don't know what's going on.
documentary here at Stiff in 2011.
We had a very
Empire over here, so
which is participatory storytelling.
smaller scale.
My show, public interest issues.
There's no more big studio money. So I think
your work. What are you doing that's actually
On Seattle Community Media, and it will be on archive.org. So it'll be on 3 different public interest issues.
Note before we start, we planned and committed to this press conference.
Thank you so much for coming on the show this evening.
Thanks, Marty. I totally appreciate you tremendously. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on your show. And thank you for the PPJ Gazette blog that you did on the Dorothy Grega issue, too. You know, I'm working on 3 different
Janet Christensen O'Brien from Seattle Detective Agency, who has worked on some major cases, took one all the way to the Supreme Court.